Bonjour, my darlings. Happy Sunday. Good morning, my darlings. How are you? I switched it up a little. I switched it up. We did our cup of coffee in our peacock cup. I love peacocks. Getting real sloppy, ain't it? Getting real sloppy. You see the thing about the cup? You see the thing about the cup? Well, real quick reminder, Sunday, we could barricade the people, the problematic people inside before they go start harassing wait staff. Okay, their favorite pastime, harassing people who are making close to minimum wage. It's their favorite thing, But you saw that the one couple who was like, the barista put loser on our cup. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. They went back and checked the tape. Those people ordered, took the cup home, wrote loser on it, put it in a bag, and then came back recording themselves going, look what you did. Look what you did. Just for the fame, just for the attention, just so they could cosplay. That is them. Okay. For the ones who are wondering why they're like this now, we've always known this. Okay. People have said certain folks have that tribal knowledge. We knew to sit down. We're used to them antagonizing us because they want to do something. Heck, the authorities said that the left has nothing to do with what happened to their dude. In fact, it's not even political. It's a beef that some dude had with that dude. And yes, I know we've got ties to other places and things. I'm not saying anything about that right now. I'm with you. Okay. I'm just saying, talking about what they're trying to present, right? We're still turning up dangling from things. We've got nothing to do with it. And they're coming for us. Why? Why are they coming for us? Because that's what they do. Everything is an excuse for them to be like that. Okay. Now that it's not us and it's not the left, they're just coming after anyone who looks like this, who maybe doesn't look sad enough about some dude online that they like. Not that they care so much about the dude. It's just an excuse to behave poorly. It's just an excuse to intimidate people. So this thing where they're proclamations, we want Rembrandts and statues and this, first of all, remember that not everything they just proclaim can happen. They can't make statues appear. They can't force curriculum. That's just, okay, so hold on. Remember the pattern. They put it out there real loud and then they're quiet when it loses in court. So remember that. It's not for that. They want their people emboldened. They want what's left of the core culture and they want what's left of the steeple people who are still siding with them to all come together and go, yeah, we're the army. So that's what this is about. That's why they're still behaving horribly. That's why even if you're not doing anything to them, they're still like, we're going to put you on the website because this is them. Remember I said to give the mouse a cookie? They have full control and they are still unhappy. They're still mad. They still want to torment people. They still want to bother people. We're not in the equation, so they're bothering their own because there's no bottom and they'll never stop. Okay, so can y'all stop with the let's have a discussion and realize that the people who have a Rose Garden Club you have to pay to order at a merch store and a ballroom don't plan on leaving voluntarily. Okay, they're So yes, we saw that Stinky Pants is more upset that people he don't like or people he doesn't like are free instead of in jail. He's not worried about the quality of life or anything. How come the people I like or I don't like aren't in jail yet? That's him. That's his priorities. Yes, they're also hiding things. They're not going to do the hunger survey because people are hungry. So they're just going to hide that information and not release it. Just like they're not reporting on the women who are suffering from lack of access to things because it doesn't look good. They're not reporting on how many people are sick with different dead diseases now because it doesn't look good. So they're just not saying it and sweeping it under rugs and calling it success. It's not a success. Yes, we've got the bribery scandals that got swept under the rug and then that person got given a role. Just like the people who wrote the project now have roles and people are like, hey, when did that happen? We told you. There's tons of other rich people that they've squashed investigations into that owed money and they've squashed it. Okay, so this is just, they're doing it in your face. You wanted corporate and government, this is it. They steal in front of your face and then pat themselves on the back. They screw over all the workers while helping themselves. I mean, this is it. And they run it into the ground. And then when they run it into the ground, they claim bankruptcy, except for this is a country. So it's going to be interesting what they do when they can't claim bankruptcy. And we could get off. We could follow other countries that made an example. And before anyone hops in and goes, they were smaller countries, we have more people. Okay, so I don't want to hear that excuse. Stop with the excuses. The time for excuses is over. All right, they have pushed it so far that they have fractured their own camps over what happened to the dude, as well as what they did to JK and that backlash. So this is already feeding from the insides and crumbling from the bottom what they've done with their hard push to just keep going, keep going, and it's going too far too fast. We'll see what happens as the people that aren't used to being made uncomfortable are made uncomfortable. But darling, just a little reminder that they don't plan on leaving. They don't plan on leaving, so act accordingly.